Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. Jack Welch. Leadership is not about personal performance. It's about unlocking the potential of others. Too often, we measure a leader by how brightly they shine, how many goals they hit, how far they climb. But true leadership is not a solo sport. It's not a stage for self-promotion. Leadership is a sacred responsibility, one that calls us to elevate, not dominate. The true test of leadership isn't what you can do. It's what you can empower others to do. Your role as a leader is not to be the star performer, but the spotlight. You are here to illuminate the path, not to hog the stage. If your team's success still hinges on your personal output, you haven't yet made the shift. That shift, from doer to developer, from hero to guide, is where real leadership begins. The greatest leaders aren't remembered for their own accolades, but for the lives they changed, the people they raised up, the legacies they sparked in others. This isn't about control, it's about service. We must unlearn the outdated narrative that leadership means having all the answers or keeping everyone in line. That's management, not leadership. And while management maintains, leadership transforms. You don't need to hold the reins tighter. You need to release control and raise trust. Empower people to think, to act, to grow. Be the leader who lets go of ego and leans into empathy. Let's be honest. Being a top performer in your last role doesn't mean you're ready to lead. The skills that got you here, the drive, the execution, the personal mastery, are not the same ones that will take you, or others, to the next level. Leadership demands emotional intelligence. It demands patience, vision, and the courage to slow down and lift someone else up. It's less about how fast you can run, and more about how many people you can help fly. The highest level of leadership is not about scaling processes, it's about changing mindsets. You don't just want your people to hit targets. You want them to believe they can do the unimaginable, that they are more capable, more creative, and more powerful than they've ever been told. When you help someone believe in the impossible, you're not just leading, you're transforming lives. Lead differently, lead boldly, step out of the spotlight, and become the light. Build belief, fuel dreams, coach with compassion and challenge with conviction. When we stop managing people and start elevating them, we unleash a force far greater than any single performance, a team of people who believe in themselves, and in each other. And that, my friend, is leadership worth following. Leadership is not about proving how good you are. It's not about being the smartest in the room or the first to cross the finish line. Real leadership, it's about how many people you can help win. Your greatest impact won't come from what you achieve alone, it'll come from what you awaken in others. Your job isn't to outshine your team, it's to light them up. That's the shift, from being the performer to being the one who builds performers. From control to trust, from managing tasks to moving hearts. And that's where the magic happens. So, if you're waiting for permission to lead differently, this is it. Start seeing people not just for who they are, but for who they could become under your belief in them. Speak vision into them, challenge them to stretch. Be the leader who stops micromanaging and starts multiplying potential. Because when you lead from inspiration, not ego, when you care more about the growth than your spotlight, you don't just lead a team. You ignite a movement. I hope you've enjoyed this content as much as I love creating it. If you find value in it and would like to support the efforts, consider subscribing this channel. It's a small gesture, but it means the world to me and helps me keep the content flowing. Thank you. Stay blessed.